Joy Prime, the ultimate experience.
I didn't think that we planned it with honesty.
You don't think we planned it with honesty?
No, I think there was a political purpose to it, to win votes. I'm putting it very blunt. I'm not going to pull any punches here. I will hit, if I have to hit, I will hit. We did it to win votes, to get power. Not because we want to create a better system of education. Because I was in Britain in the early 80s. My children went to Britain. Up to a point, government intervened, but not along the way, all the way. It's not possible. You can pay your way, you can pay for education. With the economy we have, you couldn't do it. But because you advised on winning the biggest prize, political power, promise anything. If you want power, so he said, in politics, you have to sell your mother, sell her. And get power, go and take her back. And that you cannot do with power, except to turn a man into a woman and vice versa. So our politicians are not honest to us. So they bring a policy to favor them and get something out of it. No. Everything I did it for mankind. Everything my father did, my mother did. If you came to my mother, you said, look, Ben, have you eaten this morning? Don't open your mouth. Go and eat and come and talk. That was genuine. I was doing politics 1996, Winneba, standing for NPP in Winneba. I went to a place near Winneba, along the beach. I speak a pretty well. I grew up, everything. We were fishermen's son, come on. And I saw her, she was almost in tears, hungry or something. I said, Mommy, I'm campaigning for this party and so on. Have you heard my name before? So no, she shook the head. Then I used my mother as a reference point. I said, my mother was this old lady who used to live around this area here. Then her eyes shone like a light bulb, and began to weep. I said, why are you weeping? He said, if your mother had been alive today, I would never be poor. Because whatever she had, she would give it to me. That is the kind of situation that we don't have anymore. People do things to favor them. I do things, there are people that pay their school fees. There I was driving a Danko circle, around the Danko circle is heavy traffic. That's shoes I'll come back to. It's the traffic. Then a man called me and said, General, remember you pay my school fees at school? I said, what are you talking about? I can't remember what I'm talking about. With my daughter. He said, I was going to inform him. If it's listen, you should call and tell you what I'm saying, if I'm lying. And then he said, oh, I came to you, I couldn't pay my school fees. You would really pay my school fees, not for a term, 2 terms, but for all 3 years I was doing my senior high school education. In Vansipum. I said, I don't remember, I swear, I don't remember what you are talking about. He said, you did. Now, there are many. This is what, if you are doing politics, you come with a vision. You don't come to make money, but get along. You come with a purpose. And I'm come to do something to change society. And when that something has been done and finished, you don't behave like Kondi, hang around and fooling around. You get out of the place and somebody come and continue with the job. So on education, I mean, the quality of education. The quality of education. I'm not a Fanti, but I speak Fanti so pure. But I studied Fanti, I studied and did Fanti at all level. And I had A1 in Fanti. When I speak Fanti, it's like a Fanti man. I'm a quarter away, and if my mother is half away, so I'm quarter away. You know, so we should do things with passion, with love. Our politicians today are not of the type of the old ones. When Nkrumah others were in power, they are human. They may have done things wrong, but they did it not for gaining something out of it. And also because we Ghanaians, there's something we lack.
What is that?
We lack courage. There are 2 types. Bravery is not courage. Bravery is not courage. Bravery, if there's a fire outbreak here, I will do something, show bravery. But courage is a quality of life that you should have. To speak when you have to speak. Don't fear, because I was chief of defense staff for 2 times, 2 occasions. I was never promoted, but I didn't care, because I had principles in life. And whether you are Dr. Nkrumah, you are J.J. Rawlings, you are whatever you are, I'll speak my mind. And people didn't like that in the military. You don't get promoted to Lieutenant General if you are speaking your mind. But speak, because it makes you healthy.
Right. Speak your mind, no matter what. In the next few minutes, we're going to wrap up, not just for this part, because we are coming back after business with Brigadier General Joseph Nunoo Mensah. He has made mention of Alpha Conde. We'll do that when we come back. We'll talk about the security situation, and you say he should have walked away. He didn't do that. We'll be getting into security matters when we return. But right before we take that break for business, I want to find out, you've spoken about leadership in the Nkrumah era and leadership today with Atta Millses, the Mahamas, and the Akufo-Addos. What is that, if you could say two things that they are lacking, which you feel is not making Ghana become what it could become, what we call Krabeshe? What would it be?
Today I have a paper in front of me. Baumia Jabs Mahama. If you lose a competition, it is not do or die. It's about themselves.
It's about themselves?
Yes. How to go back, get power. Don't want to go back and get power. For 4 years. To do what? Then I think it was one of the former chairman of the NDC, MPP, remember the name just now, saying that the 8-year cycle, they will break it. So it's going to be a war. You want to stay, don't want power.
Is it the current one? Is it Freddie Blay? Is it Freddie Blay you're speaking of?
No, the current chairman.
Right, because I've heard a number of people saying they are going to try to break it.
Yes. So it's common here. So they are all about we getting power, not about the Ghanaian youth who are roaming the streets. I mean, this is what is happening in Guinea. Look at Guinea. Guinea can be replicated in Ghana here today.
Guinea could be replicated in Ghana today.
Look at the youth who supported the coup. While the AU and the ECOWAS and UN were mad about this young man, the youth were happy because the politicians have failed them. They have failed them. If you are buying land cruisers, if you are going to borrow money to buy land cruisers, to take care of yourselves in parliament, and youth are roaming the streets, come on. That's not the way to do it.
So just to wrap on this belt, I want a yes or no answer. Have our leaders in Ghana failed us as well?
They have failed us.
They have failed us.
They have failed us.
Joy Prime, the ultimate experience.